So the final camera test of the day is original microphone in the new position. Right. So we'll be curious to see how this works out. We've only got about 25 minutes of video left. And I have come a ridiculously long way out today. We have ticked over 9,000 kilometres on the odometer. Okay, this is all on. Wonderful. We're all done up. That's all good. Now, I've ridden out to the western suburbs of Melbourne. And now I've got to loop back and hope I can find my way home again. But this is the natural environment of the CB125F. It was built for the suburbs. It wasn't built for country back roads, like I take it. I wasn't recording at the time, but I did some freeway and it performed fantastically. So I almost forgot that what I was doing today was microphone tests. I ended up coming, I don't think I can work out the kilometres off the top of my head, but I'll be surprised if I will have done less than 300 by the time I get back. So this test is the original microphone with the cloth wrapped around it in the new position in the helmet, which is kind of right in front of my mouth, and using the Dolby On app because I know that the combination of those two seems to be all right. And definitely at this speed I can expect not to have the audio broken up, at least not too much. So it was a bit of a trade-off for me. Do I use Google Maps on my phone and have it sitting on the quad lock down there? Or do I spend the last 20 minutes or so of battery doing another microphone test? So of course battery won. I have literally no idea where I'm going. I'm just following random signs and hoping. Oh, this is a bit stressful. I don't like the city. We're on Melbourne Road, that's a good sign, right? Any minute now, please, and thank you. Lane 1 form. So I know the whistle and the helmet's going to be a bit overwhelming. But I'm inclined to ride with the visor open, even though earlier today I wasn't recording at the time, unfortunately. Well, I don't know whichever way you want to look at it. I wasn't recording. but I got hit in the eye with a giant bug and I had to perform an emergency stop to sort myself out. No. It's a bit stupid, like I'm so far from home, and up in Gippsland I don't ever reckon I'd get a speeding ticket because most of the speed limits are 80 and 100 k's. Out down here I really have to watch myself because everything's slower. I literally have no idea how long the GoPro battery is going to last, but I see it as a good opportunity. It's a real big test of my skills riding out here because I don't normally have to contend with such heavy traffic. Yeah, I could filter. We'll leave it for now. You know, we're entering a 40k zone. I'm just going to hold people up. I just did not see the point in nipping to the front of the line just to do 40 k's an hour anyway. Like, that was a bit silly in my humble opinion. Also, the other reason why I'm not too fussed about filtering, not for the sake of 3 or 4 cars, is because I can pin this thing wide open and still hold up traffic. I felt like, despite my statement, I felt it necessary almost to prove that, yeah, I am willing to filter. I don't know, GoPro probably can't see in the mirror, but in this kind of traffic, it's reasonable to leave the traffic behind a little bit. So I'm not very talkative, and I'll be honest, the reason why is because I really do need to concentrate, not just on where I'm going, because I don't really care if I get lost. But it's just, this kind of traffic density is not what I'm used to. I mean, I've been living in regional Victoria for almost 10 years now. I'm used to there not being more than 3 or 4 cars at a set of traffic lights. There's no point in zipping forward just now. It's easy to see why someone would want a bike like this living out here. I mean, these are the roads that this bike is designed for, and it's this kind of driving where you will get that sub 2 litre per 100 kilometre fuel average. Yes, we want to go to Princess Highway. Like, I literally don't know where I'm going, except for the fact that I have some idea of where I want to go. Yeah, I'm pissing off all the big cars now. Even on a little bike like this, you can just nip through the traffic, and I've always doubted its ability to pull away, but again, a lot of that depends on the attitudes of the people you've just pulled out in front of. So I know that filtering is illegal in a lot of places, but in Victoria it's legal up to 30 k's an hour. Alright, so we're shooting for middle lane here. What is it, still 50 k's an hour, I think. See what I mean? Like, you can peg this bike wide open and you're not going anywhere. Like, it is such a slow bike. Ballarat. Really have to watch myself here. Okay, it wants 40 k's an hour. And there's the city view of Melbourne. which if any luck I can get on the tollway and avoid going straight through the CBD. I'm impressed the GoPro is still recording. God knows how much longer it will though. Oh, tell you what, city riders seem to be a bit more polite than the country riders. That was a nice car. Really going to watch my speed around here because I've got no idea where the cameras are. Get the visor back up. What are you doing? Okie dokie. You know what? This cheap clutch is going to need to be replaced sooner rather than later. $40 an hour. Oh joy. You know what? I could never live down here. Get off the tram lines, that's for sure. I did not want to continue sharing a line with the tram, and it looks like it merged off anyway, but I can't help but get a little bit stressed trying to pull out in front of everyone like that. I mean, nothing's ever happened, but I'm just hyper aware that I'm on a slow bike. And oh my God, if I get a ticket in the city, I'm going to be pissed. Give me a shout out if you've got any idea where I am right now. Every time I check the GoPro and I see it's still recording, I am... Hey look, there's another CB. That was the older one, the CB125E, which is the model I was originally looking at getting before this one was available in Australia. Filtering for the win, filtering for the win, filtering for the win, doodle doo doodle doo, doodle doo doo doo. Squeeze it through, I reckon. Just made it. Squeeze it through. Squeeze it through. Just. Jesus fuck. I honestly thought for a moment there I was going to take off a mirror. What is it, 60 k's an hour here? Is it still 40 k's an hour? I honestly have no idea. Nice indicator, fucktard. That's about as good as I could have done a, hey look mum, I went to the zoo. That's about as good as I could have done that merge. I don't think I could have done it any better. I'm not getting through here. No fucking way. There's no need to ride like an arsehole just to cut a corner. What is that? It's not worth it to me. I'll zip all this up in editing, I guess. Yeah, that gap's a bit small up there. I don't think I'll bother. Nah. See, a little bit of patience and the road opens wide up. Can I make that gap? Nah. Nah. If old mate was over half a foot, I might squeeze it through, but I don't feel like it. As much as I abhor duck walking, that's exactly what I'm doing along here. Sorry. I just clipped my first door. Or my first mirror at any rate. Okie dokie. Hopefully. Nope. Okay, so the GoPro died right before I got on the freeway, which is a frickin' nuisance. No harm done. If this works out all right, then I'll superimpose this audio onto the next one.